What up, it's your girl Yolanda, the great with the great spills the tea. This video is for criticism, commentary, and educational purposes. Diamond Gang. According to NBC News, the Supreme Court has ruled that President Trump overstepped his authority when he imposed a series of tariffs using emergency power laws.
The High Court today is saying the president essentially overstepped his authority, trying to invoke a law that had never been used before by a president in this way, a statute that says nothing about tariffs, nothing about taxes, and the High Court saying he does not have the authority to do this. This is typically a matter that has been left up to Congress. Every court that looked at this before had said the president had gone too far and said essentially this is a matter for Congress that can delegate some authority to the president, but not all, and certainly not in the sweeping way that he tried to do it. The big question now, what happens to all the money that has been paid by these companies over the last year? Remember, these were a series of tariffs done by executive order. You see the president's there at the Oval Office announcing these tariffs against virtually all of our trading partners. He used a variety of different mechanisms to try to do it. The court was only looking at one specific mechanism that he used under this Emergency Powers Act, right? And that's the one that I mentioned doesn't say anything about tariffs or taxes. It talks about regulating imports. But the courts that have looked at this before have said essentially regulating imports is not a tax. Doing taxes is for Congress, and therefore he went too far. Again, we're talking about over $130 billion that has been paid by these companies over the last several weeks. You see there the breakdown of the justices again. Chief Justice Roberts, Justice Gorsuch, Justice Barrett, all appointed, Justice Gorsuch and Barrett, I should say, appointed by President Trump, now ruling against him in this major blow to the president's agenda.
Diamond Gang. The ruling blocked the tariffs created under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, saying that the law does not give presidents the power to impose broad taxes on imports. And some analysts say the U.S. government may now owe American companies up to $175 billion in tariff refunds, depending on how this ruling is applied. But Diamond Gang, what do you think about this ruling and the possible refunds? Please drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on my next video.